Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
Hello! We're here.
It's that time again.
It's
Hello.
E3 time. E3 time. E3 time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the reaction stream tonight. Ubisoft Forward kicking off in about, 2 minutes and 37 seconds approximately.
Yeah.
So if you want to sync up, you can see the timer in the corner of the screen. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that lets you
Pretty
get
small, but
it's
you know,
there.
so am I.
You can. That's true, and we can see Peter perfectly fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How's it going,
Hello,
everybody?
everyone.
Welcome to the stream.
I think I want to quickly, work out some parameters here for my predictions, Ben, while we've got 2 minutes. So,
Yeah.
breaking news. They have actually confirmed a Far Cry Netflix show.
Yeah.
That was confirmed yesterday. It has to feature in the show today for me to get point. Are we just saying any mention of it counts as confirmation? Just
Hi,
I
Ben
think
and
so.
Peter. How are
Okay.
you? So excited for this stream. I won't be able to watch the other streams live, but will watch the votes.
lived.
Big love to you both and the Walrus clan.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Appreciate the super chat. I'm assuming you're working. Hope work goes well for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. One of Peter's predictions is that there's going to be a Far Cry Netflix show, which was announced yesterday. However, it does need to show up at this conference for him to get a point. He is one ahead, half a point ahead currently. Should we run through the other predictions then? So was that your crazy one, wasn't it? Your crazy one
actually,
was a Far Cry Netflix show was announced. Your basic one, no mention of Beyond Good and Evil at all. Nothing. No sign of it. My basic...
I think I did say if at the sort of the start or the end they go, what Ubisoft means to me or whatever, and they just do a big supercut of stuff that and that there's a clip of something we've already seen, then I don't think that ruins my guess. But any other mention of it, even if they just say it's still happening, then it's gone.
Then that's fine.
It.
That counts. My basic one was there would be at least 3 Tom Clancy games on show, and again, not just in passing in a sizzle reel, actually looked at properly, either new or old. And crazy prediction, a new Splinter Cell game is coming. That's not going to happen. That's a crazy prediction,
nice,
but we'll see.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just got my first jab today and will be watching as I make pizza for dinner. It's a good day. Hope you have a good stream.
Vaccinations and pizza, that is a pretty good day.
Pretty good stuff.
Thank you, Molly.
Thank you so much, Molly. It's beginning. We're going. Let me just unmute that. Not going to have it too loud. We did get copyright struck for some music on Friday, Thursday's stream, so we have to be careful. Thank you, Stephen, for that super chat. See that
Copyright
there.
match rather than struck.
Yeah.
Strike is a bad thing, a really bad thing. A match is a less bad thing.
Just bundle it all together. There it is. So I believe this is pre-recorded.
Right, yeah.
Hi everyone, and
Oh, well, yes, definitely.
I'm Mila.
And I'm Yusuf. Ubisoft Forward.
Hey Peter, Pandani, and Nathan. Merry E3 Day 1 again, everyone.
Mr. Black, thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Nathan, there's Nathan Drake on the wall in a frame.
Oh, is he?
He's at the back of the room. Yeah, he's just in
there
shot.
he is. I see him.
Yeah, he's just behind my ear.
We're filming this together. We got this.
I was saying this before we got started here, Peter, is that I really, as someone who cannot listen to this at a reasonable volume because I'm driving the stream, I appreciate the subtitles. That is nice.
Yeah.
I can actually follow what they're saying.
Also available in American Sign Language, I believe. This stream.
Chat is disabled for this live stream. Well done. Well done, Ubisoft. They did it. Someone had the guts to do it.
Probably wise, really. This is Rainbow Six Extraction. Is this a new game?
Yes. So that's one.
Right, that's one.
That's one Tom Clancy game right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was originally Rainbow Six Quarantine. And they've been working on it for a while, and it's now called Extraction.
Change the subtitle.
Maybe change that. Maybe
in
just
light of recent events.
Maybe just change that.
Yeah, 3 years ago they were working on a game called Rainbow Six COVID, and then they thought, that might not.
Man.
I
So
love
close.
you lads, but I just want to tell my wife I love her more.
Oh,
I hope you're
Love
married.
Tenchi.
Aaron Molloy or Malloy.
Aaron and Tenchi, I hope you're married.
I hope you're married.
God.
Jeez.
TMI, am I right? Love?
Yeah. Ew.
Goodness. Thank you for the super chat, though. And, what is happening on screen?
It's Rainbow Six, but there are aliens / diseases.
So this is interesting because I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat / Peter, the Division is already based around a virus. That's why everything's gone to pot.
Right.
This seems to be sort of just amping it up. Here are your Ubi zombies.
Is this the first time Rainbow Six has ever gone
zombie
or sci-fi? Like, I mean, maybe they've done some sci-fi sort of weaponry, like advanced tech, but is this the first time they've gone fantasy effectively?
You know what? I don't know. There might have been some in-game event like Halloween or something for the Division, but I, certainly not something so outwardly. What do you think Tom Clancy would make of this?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I reckon he'd be thrilled. And this is all.
There was a Halloween event apparently, but yeah, this has got to be the first game where they're just outright jumping the shark.
Whoa! I mean, look at it.
God.
It's a rock concert. So this is all obviously CG. So I have no idea how this game is going to play.
Yeah, probably very similar to.
Just like this. It's going to be just
other
like this.
games. Yeah, just like this.
Who's coming through? Oh, they blew a hole in the wall.
They did.
If it's Rainbow Six, you'll have to imagine it uses, as you were about to say there, Peter, before I cut you off by being a dick, uses a lot of mechanics from Siege, perhaps, with the breaching and the, going through walls and stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Must do. Play just like all the others. It's just like Rainbow Six.
That's what it is. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Resident Evil 6?
Yeah.
That's it. Whoa!
Oh.
Was that some sort of concussion grenade?
Yeah, it just biffed it back. It didn't actually shoot through it. Oh, there was the Predator.
Dan Jonkovic, do we really need to see your giant ugly mugs? Yeah. Yes, you do. And you're going to love them.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Aren't you nice?
If you're wanting to just watch E3 and you've come here as your feed for E3, what are you doing?
Quite frankly,
go to the official feed.
And we can swear on these streams, you're a fucking idiot. Piss
Whoa.
off. Yeah, that's it. I'm not taking any shit. If you're coming in here being a moron, then bugger off. Well, that's coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's walking next to a ghost man of some kind.
Yeah.
answers, as well as a full gameplay
Walking next to a ghost man.
My name is Richard. I'm your resident community developer coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction.
Okay, we might see some gameplay.
Richard. Might see some.
With me today in Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience.
I can't tell if I would want to work in this office or not, because it seems to be very over-designed. Did you see all the dangly light bits?
I was going to say it seems really empty as well, but I suppose they probably just nipped into work to shoot this because a lot of them will be working from home still.
Probably, yeah.
Kind of makes sense that it's empty. It's probably the right thing to do.
As you progress through the game, you'll unlock new ability upgrades.
Just seemed for a moment there, I forgot about COVID, and it seemed like just this cavernous,
It's weird.
empty studio.
Why would Ubisoft rent all that space? I mean, look, where's she?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna put
That's
you in
very
the
weird.
strange corridor.
The mausoleum out back.
It's very weird.
You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get.
Yeah, no gameplay yet.
Yeah.
Your mugs are beautiful.
Oh, Mr. Black. Stop it now.
Stop it. Thank you, Mr. Black. And also thank you, Stephen, who also gave a super chat and said a similar
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We love seeing your faces, he says. That's kind.
Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it? Who are they? And where did they come from?
Where's Bruno? Where have they put Bruno?
I don't know. In the tunnels underneath.
Yeah, it's just so. What we've done is we've made an office, but the aesthetic we've gone for is the corridor where you go to the correct cinema screen.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's what that was. With vertical cathode ray tube light fitting.
Just looking
I
for
bet when you
Fast
switch
9
those-
posters.
When you switch those on from the end of the corridor, they all sort of flicker to life and go. zzz.
Oh god, yeah.
Taking over different area of the map and reaction to the player presence.
The parasite is always spreading.
Pepper a lot of French today, everyone. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Just saying.
Do you reckon we'll see Michelle today? I love it when we get to see Michelle on Cell.
Michelle on
No,
Sal.
not Michelle on Cell. Who am I talking
will
about?
not see him today.
Eve is who I'm thinking about. Eve Guillemot.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I
Tiny.
think we will.
Tiny
We'll see
French Eve.
Yeah.
I hope he
He'll
shows
be at
up.
the end saying how proud he is of Ubisoft. Or maybe he won't. If he appears, he might do a little statement again. I know they've
You
already
reckon?
addressed things.
We have
I
had
mean, not-
some
I don't mean a
at times
statement.
at Ubisoft.
Yeah, I don't mean just there to say sorry, but he might do a thing about I'm proud of everything we've achieved this year, and in spite of we're doing everything we can to make things better.
Could do.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. That could have been my prediction.
It could,
actually,
honestly,
my-
it could have been a prediction.
my safe prediction.
Extraction
Yeah.
will bring everyone together regardless of the platform. And for our Rainbow Six Siege community, we have.
Do you think Rules Bots is based near one of the Ubisoft studios?
I don't know, if we could get a camera on him, then maybe we'd find out.
To be fair, we're based near one of the Ubisoft studios.
We
so
are actually. There is one in Newcastle.
I don't know if they develop there. Do they do any development there? Do you know, or is it just sort of?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, here we go. Here's gameplay.
Oh,
Yes, but I know for a fact that they're actually hiring for stuff, so I think they are. They are making things
at
there.
Ubisoft Original.
At
that says.
Ubisoft.
Does that confirm then that it's pronounced Ubisoft? A Ubisoft.
Well, the French people say Ubisoft, and it's their company, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm going with.
At Ubisoft. That's strange.
Okay.
Ben knows because he's applied, says Richard.
No, absolutely not. I was just
That's
curious.
why we're hiring a new presenters, because Ben's
Yeah,
actually leaving.
I'm going to work for at Ubisoft.
Yeah. Because it sounds like such a nice place to work.
Oh
you know?
yeah, brilliant. Good studio culture. To be fair, we don't know anything about the Newcastle branch,
No,
so
we
couldn't possibly comment.
No.
Well, this definitely looks, as predicted, a lot like Siege. There's a
Yeah.
grunt.
They've just reskinned the enemies to be demonic. In practical hands, really, aren't they? I'd hate to just have
What, big,
spikes.
big stabos?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So stealth tactics are the way to go.
Stealth tactics. Get Sam Fisher in. Earlier on in the week, I was quietly optimistic that we might see some BG2, and I only made the prediction, so it's a win-win situation for me. But as the week has gone on, I'm now 97% sure we're not going to see it, and I'm going to get a point for it.
Has there been radio silence this week?
Well, recently, Jason Schreier, I think, he was talking on a podcast saying that he's heard that it's still in very, very early development, which might be synonymous with it's not going to appear. But on the other hand, I believe Eve was recently quoted as saying there's now a really good playable demo that shows off, like an internal demo that shows off the game. So I don't know, maybe they'll show that. No idea.
We'll see.
Who is lying is the question.
Yeah.
Probably Ubisoft.
We'll find out tonight.
Yeah.
So the appeal of this, like, I'm all for like a 3-player squad-based shooter, but I think the longevity of this game to me is in question in regards to is it like a linear campaign? Is it sort of like a Division style slightly open world game, or do you just do the same
generated missions?
Yeah, is it randomly generated, or do you just do the same sort of 7 missions from a menu over and over again and try and get a higher score or a quicker time or whatever? I don't really know.
My bet would be on the latter, probably. But yeah, if this had its own single-player campaign, I might be somewhat interested.
There was a story, and you weren't just... You can create your own character, which I do love in some games, but, there's something for having a character that, designers have actually made, which Ubisoft recently has been terrified of doing.
Yeah.
Complete player freedom. Complete disassociation from the protagonist.
It's all right for you. You just select blonde hair.
The Viking game was perfect. I was in there like 20 times over.
Difficult for me when you can't set the height lower than 5'3".
No.
I'm not 5'3". Just for the record.
Oh dear.
Oh, it blew up.
React Blade. I mean, it's pretty, and I'm sure it'll play really good. I can say right now, probably not going to be one for me, but I imagine Siege and Division players would probably be really interested in this.
I feel slightly molded out at the moment. We've had The Last of Us Part 2. We recently played Resi 7. Resi 8, although not inherently moldy, is still a bit, like this. Don't know if I'm particularly excited to. I mean, like Prey as well had this kind of look about it.
Yeah, it's just very clinical, isn't it? I think it's the sort of laboratory setting. I don't know. I don't know precisely what it is, but it just doesn't look very. It doesn't look very interesting from a visual standpoint. Even the enemies are just kind of they're just kind of grey, aren't they?
Yeah.
Again, it will come down to the gameplay, but we will see. I would not be surprised if this is live service or has live service elements. What everybody loves. Look at that, right through the wall. There's a smasher.
Whoa, a smasher. Legally distinct from a tank and a bloater.
There are lots of negative comments in other streams. Many Zs. Oh no. In the live chats.
Next.
Another objective completed.
It's a shame.
The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest
we're about to get
or move to the next
sexed.
There it is.
I just want some single-player games from Ubisoft. I'm too old for live service games.
All of us are, Anders. All of us. It's too much. It's a job. Games become jobs when they're live service. I don't necessarily have time for that. Thank you for your sex, Anders. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
And no, we will not be expanding the window at the bottom. If you would like to watch the stream, you're going to have to just search Ubisoft and open it up yourself. Yeah, otherwise, we could get in a lot of trouble. The fact we're showing it at all is cheeky. Very cheeky.
It is actually pushing it, yeah. It's just there to help you sync up with us if you want to get live reactions from it.
Yeah. Big stabs.
Whoa.
My phone's just alerted me that we have to do a stream test in 15 minutes, so that's great. Thank you, phone. Really appreciate that timeliness.
Yeah.
I've got the volume down. This is not the best way to experience this trailer, but I am I'd love to know what the chat thinks. Genuinely, like, does this look interesting to you? And that's not a loaded question. I'd really like to know because I am. What he turned into popcorn. Now I'm interested.
Oh no, look at him.
I believe this is a standalone game. For those asking, this is a full new game. It was announced years ago under a different name, and now here it is. Feels a bit meh, not appealing. No.
Oh, thank God. That means it's over, right?
A rescue mission is underway. Brilliant. So even in their own trailer, the team fucked it up.
Operators, it's time to unite and
Time to unite.
together against this emerging threat.
Looks okay.
It does, but that could have been 3 minutes shorter for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you think fighting aliens is tough, try learning guitar.
Wow, what a segue.
What?
What a...
10 years ago, Rocksmith
What?
redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already
Is this Rocksmith?
Rocksmith.
has an approach
think
that's
so.
for everyone. A fun and
Tom Clancy's Rocksmith. Yeah, there we go. There's game number 2.
And in the decades since its release, our community and its impact have only amplified.
Yeah, chat largely uninterested in. Is it Extract? I've already forgotten the name of it. Extraction?
Yeah.
Welcome to the future of music learning.
Rocksmith Plus, TM.
Parappa the Rapper hat, very nice. This music seems like it might be licensed, but we'll see what happens. In fact, this whole trailer is just going to be licensed music, isn't it? So I'm just going to go ahead and mute that on my end. Let me know if something happens, Peter, audio-wise, that is, fine.
The singing. We
So
can't actually hear them even playing their own guitars.
I was going to say, are they actually plugged in? Because I know Rocksmith, you like connected your guitar. I'm
Yeah,
assuming
looks like it.
they are, but they're not showing it. Show us the cable. Go on.
I think earlier they showed a port.
Video right, so it's YouTube is what they're selling you.
While you're doing the washing, the laundry.
I mean, it's an interesting approach, but like all of these tools exist for free on the internet already.
Oh yeah, E3 time now. I have not attended the conference before, but I'm gonna view this little box with everything I've got.
Go for it, Marcus. We believe in you. Here you go, E3 time. I don't know if, I mean, this is a redundant question. I don't even know why I started it like this, but Peter, I'll just I'll change this to a statement.
Right.
In Adam Pachiti's wrestling streams, when he reacts to the wrestling pay-per-views, he often gets people coming in asking to see the match. And so what he does is he shows a full screen photo of mash instead, like mashed potatoes. Like, let's see the mash. Here we go. I was thinking we should do something similar. Like if people want full screen, but we just show a photo of like full cream instead, like full fat cream.
The art photo. The art photo. Hello.
The art photo. Yeah.
Wake up.
Or just Scream. Full Scream. Just a big photo of the ghost face from Scream or whatever it's called.
Yeah. From the movie picture.
Has truly been a dream project for me.
Oh, good for this guy.
As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music.
Yeah, I was going to ask Peter. Have you ever watched one of you ever watched Adam Pachiti react to NXT before, Peter? All the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect your instrument to your PC, console, or mobile.
There you go. They showed a cable.
Sorry,
Just
were you okay. We know how Peter feels.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I would love to be able to play guitar, I'd love to be able to learn guitar, but I sort of balk at the idea of having to pay to access materials that I know if I really wanted to, I could find on the internet for free.
Yeah.
YouTube and so on.
With no extra gear needed.
Did all these guys get coached by the same speaker for the past 20 years at E3? That's true. They all emphasize their points at the same way.
They do, don't they?
Will have chord charts. They'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. we'll still have the note-for-note authentic arrangements.
It's a good way to do it, to gamify it like that. Like you're effectively playing like Rock Band, but it's actually linked up to your fret properly. You're not just pressing yellow, green, green, yellow. You know, it actually shows you what you're supposed to be doing. But you know, like you say, it's
oh wow, look at that. Looks like a lot. You've also got to learn how to use software too.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the hardest part.
Can they make Software Smith so that I can learn how to use the Rocksmith software?
The first Rocksmith, I feel like, without having ever played it and with no real knowledge of how it works, that was far more sort of Guitar Hero-y, whereas this certainly feels like a real learning tool instead.
Ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive.
Okay, so it's Rocksmith Plus. Is that what this is? Is this Rocksmith Plus or?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Repeat tricky parts until you master them. We've improved those features.
I believe Fraser's live tweeting. Get any flipping words out? Yeah, there we go.
He is.
I'm sure Fraser has also got an eye on the chat as well. So hello, Fraser. Thank you very much for doing that for us.
Louis J. Weber says, "Holy balls! If Ocean Man is on there, I'm sold."
Yeah.
And overall, offer a better sense of how you're improving over time.
It looks like a really, really well thought out and fundamentally covering all bases tool, but it looks. I've seen like at least 10 different screens of like software setups that I just don't like. There's a lot to this, isn't there? Like a lot.
I see what you did there, by the way, covering all bases.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional, but I appreciate you pointing that out.
Yeah, that's all right.
And create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past
fans going
10
crazy.
years.
Jesus, has it been 10 years?
Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
Wow.
Register now for a chance to play the Rocksmith Plus beta. Summer's coming, and nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Now again, this is another one of those sort of just Ubisoft open world kind of do whatever you want. It's a sandbox. There's no real direction, and I'm sure there's
like
fun
that,
to be had, but like I really don't know who this is for. Like
Sometimes I need direction, you know? It's not enough to just give me a world and a jet.
I actively want direction in my games.
Yeah.
But again, you know, this will be for someone. But they've tried this so many times now. There was that like snowboarding, skiing game.
Was it called?
Steep.
Was it called Steep?
Steep, and then they've also done The Crew, which is that, but with like all the vehicles.
Yeah.
They keep trying this, and I really don't know if it's going to have an audience. I mean, they're going with a kooky angle there, like a little vendor on a bicycle. Yeah, like Spike. Go on, everyone, give us a like if you're enjoying the stream.
Like free for all or tricks battle or 6 versus 6 team competition.
Tricks battle. Dawn would give this a try. There we go.
So, here's how it works.
I look at games like this and I'm like, of course it takes all sorts, but does anyone get like really into this? I don't dispute that some people give it a go and play it now and then, but do you think there's anyone in the world who's like, oh, I'm such a Steep fan? You know?
Yeah, no, I don't. I really don't. I mean, I applaud them for. I'd look at that map for a start. That makes me feel so unwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people. I'm sure people will love this, and I'm sure it's genuinely as a game really good. And I applaud Ubisoft for trying this stuff because no one is really doing this with the budget that Ubisoft can give it.
Yeah.
But equally, this is not getting. I'm fairly confident in saying this is not going to get much of my time. If anything, like it's just not what I would want. It's so opposite of what I sort of get from games that it's sometimes hard to relate. But you know, they keep making them, so people are playing them.
Yeah, they must be, to be fair. And I guess if you're into this kind of thing, in real life. Like if you're a snowboarder or a mountain biker or something, it must be quite fun to also do it in a game.
Sort of the pro skater, Matt Hoffman, BMX, Dave Mirra, freestyle, like those have all just sort of that looked fun, didn't it? Those have all sort of come to an end now, haven't they? So I suppose you've got a wheelbarrow on the back of your bike. This is the closest you're going to get to representation in a video game. There's a man with a jet on his back. Look.
Yeah. I guess we're just, or certainly I'm not the target audience for this.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been executed well. Like I hope people who this is aimed at enjoy it. I'm sure they will.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Might be saying a lot of that today.
It's just a lot of the stuff that you do in these games is the kind of stuff that you can muck about in like GTA Online and do already, but with like guns, and it's difficult to compete if you're just doing the side stuff, but like as a full game. But there's enough side stuff to be a full game potentially. Can you tell I'm channeling my inner Simon Miller and just trying to be as positive as possible?
Positive about this. We don't want to do a stream where we're just going.
No,
hey,
like, this looks rubbish, doesn't it? No, because people will genuinely like it, and they're entitled to do that, and that's fine.
Yeah.
There we go.
Channel your inner. Is it called? Martin Cutter or something, that Australian
Martin Cutter.
proclivities man. He's someone Cutter, I think is his surname.
Problematic politician.
Yeah, Problematic Cutter was his name. People are entitled to their own game proclivities.
Proclivities. Smith, Thousand Blossoms Bloom. Ansari. Yes, Simon Miller and his Ansari.
His Ansari.
Marcus, thank you very much for the super chat. Leave a like or Ubisoft will send assassins. Yes. That's it. Be careful.
They will send either assassins or Tom Clancy soldiers, because that's the bulk of their assets, really. Or hackers.
Bob Catter, says Charling Badger.
Bob Catter. Oh, I said Cutter, didn't I? Yeah.
Very
Bob
close.
Catter.
Very close, though. That
I
guy's only
don't
got
think
one
we've seen
jet.
any collisions of these people. I don't know what happens
I
when
want to
two
see
of
the
those biff into each other.
the Tour de France pile-ups. That's what. Oh,
well,
there
go.
it is.
On request.
I want to see all of them go. Come on. I mean, look at them.
like
They're
Happy
just
Wheels
bouncing
now.
off. Like, woo!
Oh, jeez.
An Ubisoft original. They're doing the Netflix thing.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Thanks, Redwood.
Thank you, Redwood. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
You will notice that they're taking sort of a Netflix approach to a lot of their games now. An Ubisoft original is what that was called, and I imagine you'll see that label a lot for some reason, as if we didn't know that it was an Ubisoft original. But there we go.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000.
Here we go. This is so that's 2 Tom Clancy games. We're talking about Siege. We'll see if they show it.
It wasn't new games, was it?
It was just like updates and properly talking about Tom Clancy games.
I see. I thought it was new games, but that's
no.
Yeah.
So here we are. That's 2 out of 3. I can confidently say I would be very bad at this game.
Yeah, me too.
The learning curve and the just the efficiency of people who've been playing this game since the start, like, man.
Guillaume Gad. Excellent name.
Yeah. IT director. Does IT stand for something different in that context?
Yeah, it might do.
It's a strange guy to get on the talking
This is the
heads.
guy who just looks after our servers.
He responds to tickets when we have problems with the developing software.
Get him onto E3. He'll handle it. IT. What could that be? I don't know.
Remember, it's all to play for with these predictions. The loser at the end of next week is christened Brian Bumpiss for an entire month. They have to change their name on social media and present all videos as Brian Bumpiss.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I have a feeling, just based on the vibe of the way this is being presented and the sort of conversations the two hosts are having, I don't think we're going to get a look in from their various Netflix developments. So I think that one is probably not going to happen now.
That's so sad, given that it's
is,
real.
Isn't it?
Tom Clancy's Tom Clancy 2, Revenge of the Tom Clancy.
Yes. Book it. Live service elements, release it now. Season 1. Let's go.
7, thanks for the Zars.
Thank
there.
you, 7, for your delicious Zars.
Mm.
Are we spelling it bum piss or bum piss? Bum piss with 2 S's. As in a piss from the bum. You know, diarrhea, basically.
You know what'll be really good is if one of us has
This looks
to, like...
anime-esque. Oh no, this is Rainbow Six still. It's got a hashtag in the corner, kind of spoiling it.
Yeah, it's a shame. Oh, it's a bear paw. Although if they're talking about Netflix animations, they might just sort of touch on another one afterwards, if I'm lucky. You know what'd be really good is if the loser has to reach out and make a professional interaction at some point via Twitter, like someone we follow or something like. Hey, wondered if you'd like to come and do What It Means to Me on our channel.
Hi, Joe
my name's
Biden.
Brian.
It's me, Mr. Bumpus. You can call me Mr. Bumpus.
Mr. Bumpus. You can call me Brian if you like, but
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Mr. Bumpus.
Mr. Bumpus was my father.
Yeah.
I hope this is their way of announcing playable bears in Rainbow Six Siege.
What's happening?
Shh, shut the hell up.
Whoa.
Oh no.
More aliens.
There's going to be 1,200 bears. Here they come. Oh no.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, flippin' heck, she got yeeted, didn't she?
Looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh.
Scodden. Roar. Did either of you watch that Netflix Rainbow Six movie recently? It was okay. No, I'm not a Rainbow Six fan, really. But glad to hear it was all right. Did you, Peter? I know you're a big fan.
I didn't. No, sorry, I was just distracted by the notion by Mr. Black that we might get in touch with Julia Hardy and say hi. I'm Brian Bumpus.
You might remember me as Ben
exactly.
Potter from when we were at BAFTA that time. I go by Brian now.
You might remember me as Peter Austin, you know, the Nazi one.
Oh, yeah, you. I remember.
Yeah.
Declan Malloy, thank you for the super chat. What's the one game you really want to see this E3? Good question. I mean, I've got Elden Ring, which I was really excited about. I would quite like to see either Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6, but we'll see tomorrow.
In a fantasy dreamland, I'd like to see Elder Scrolls 6. I'd also like to see, I don't even know which conference it would appear at, if any. Maybe Summer Games Fest it should have been. Game Fest, sorry. Harry Potter, or what's not called that, Hogwarts Legacy. I'd like to see that, but I don't know where that would fit in the remaining conferences.
Smash. Slam. Peter prefers Rainbow 5. Oh yes, hipster Austin.
Yeah.
Actually more of a Rainbow 5 Siege guy.
Yeah.
This looks lovely. I like that art style. Is that the TMNT game that's being developed by the people who did the Scott Pilgrim versus the World game? Because while I am
nice animation there.
No fan of the Turtles personally, they don't hold any real cultural significance for me. I didn't really grow up with them. But I'd play that game if it was developed by them because I love the Scott Pilgrim game.
Yeah.
That was rad. Bosh. Boom. See, this is a Tom Clancy game, but this doesn't count because this is very much in a sizzle reel. Return to Watch Dogs. Is this the end? Are they just doing half an hour? This feels very finale-ish, doesn't it?
It does, but
surely not.
From the release of the Ghost
okay, no, they're still talking.
Latest teammate update. Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving thanks to your feedback. But that's not all.
That's not all.
As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the
You saw a little Sam, but I think it's
Little
just
Sam,
DLC.
but it's just a guest appearance,
It's just DLC.
many more surprises to come. Stay tuned, Ghosts.
Stay tuned, Ghosts. Does that count? Probably not, right? It still says Ubi Forward in the corner. I don't know that I would count it.
Right. Maybe if we see another one of those, they are sort of a half mention each. Because that was kind of its own thing, but at the end of a sizzle reel.
It was way more than the other games in the sizzle reel, wasn't it? But okay.
Yeah. If we see another half game, I'm willing to total that up to a full confirmation. Oh, are they going to dance for us?
Come on, fall over. That's what we want. With a very special guest.
Sam Fisher.
Jeff Goldblum. He's going to dance for us. It's Todrick Hall, of course.
It's Todrick Hall, singer, dancer, actor.
Love a bit of Todrick Hall. I know him as an artist and performer from the corner of the screen just a minute ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he can dance a lot better than I can, that's for sure. Absolutely not in question whatsoever. TripleJump heel turn on TMNT. I don't dislike Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just
we don't dislike it. We just have no connection
90s.
to it.
I was all about animated series Batman and weird British TV. So,
do you know the difference between the turtles?
Well, there's Leonard, there's Michael. I think one of them is called
Daniel Tello.
I think you said Daniel Radcliffe, the turtle, and Shredder. There are your 4 turtles.
Yeah.
People are going to be really cross.
You will absolutely slay. The new lyrics were handcrafted specifically for Just Dance. And let me tell you something.
Yeah, I know their names, but I couldn't tell you which one has which headband or which one has which personality.
So Michelangelo is the orange one. He has the nunchucks. Then you've got Donatello. He's the purple one. He has the staff. You have Raphael. He's the red one with the little daggery things.
I'll get you. You know it.
And then you've got the other one whose name I'm completely blanking on right now.
Which one?
Michelangelo, Raphael,
Donatello, and I'm also stuck. Just going through other artists.
The blue M&M. He's got the 2 swords. Keith, thank you. See, Keith. Leonardo. Yeah, there we go.
Leonardo.
He's the blue one with the 2 swords, I think.
Donatello, Michelangelo.
Thank you. I prefer Keith. I think Keith is better. Kind of sad we didn't get a real dance there. It's sort of an E3 tradition, isn't it?
There was a bit of dancing. That guy whose name I've already forgotten was dancing with a crowd.
I want to say Dodrick. It's not Dodrick, is it?
Todrick.
Todrick
Hall. It was Hall.
Was it? Was it Todrick?
Yeah. I don't know if his first name was Todrick, but it was.
I think.
Getting our Viking on.
Tom Clancy's Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see it's not over. I thought it was going to be finished for a minute there when that sizzle reel started.
I did enjoy this game. I've sold it though. Like it's one of those few games that I just sold because I was like, I'm not going back to it. But I did like it. I was very impressed with Valhalla.
Yeah.
We released Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yes, we did.
To our delight, it was the biggest launch for
Reckon we'll actually see some Far Cry
6
in this conference. Yeah, Far Cry 6, because obviously we had a brief chat about it yesterday. Or sorry, the day before.
They blurred the Rick and Morty shirts. They're blurring all of their cool T-shirts. I hope so. I would be surprised if we don't. It's certainly, I think, their biggest release this year, right? Is Far Cry still out this year?
Is it still out this year? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. You think if it's going to feature, it'll be at the end, but it's just a question of having seen a little bit of it on Thursday.
Stupid Vikings are ruining England.
Yeah.
Building 100 million houses. It's ridiculous.
Bringing their ships.
300 million raids. What did England ever do to you, huh? Specifically in the world.
Oh, Ghost Bear.
A little bit for everyone, I think.
October the 7th, says Stephen.
Ah, there we go.
I
do like
she's at the office.
Say that again?
Do you think she's at the office there?
In the castle? Yes, I think so. This is all the same building from earlier. I do like how she started this off by saying, essentially, by virtue of saying this was our most successful launch to date, it's like we made bank, guys. We sold so many. We are so wealthy now.
We don't know what to do with all this money. We're asking for suggestions.
We just built this castle on the side of the office. Look, this wasn't here before. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're rushing onto the next Assassin's Creed, which I think is a good idea, but
yeah, this is already known. Wrath of the Druids.
This is out. I think the Irish one.
Yeah, it came out a week or two ago.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here we go.
This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war.
Bet Eve was very excited about this one.
I bet. I've just learned that the Vikings went to Paris.
I didn't know that either. That's one of the best things about Assassin's Creed games. They're very playful with reality, but yeah, these time periods, they really do just cover a lot of things that most players don't know about.
I think their depiction of the Druids in Wrath of the Druids is completely off.
What, with their special powers?
Yeah, well, yeah, the special powers, but even just what they do, the way they dress and things like that. Not that we know much about them, but
Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive.
Oh, excellent. See, there we go. This is exactly what you want.
yeah, you could almost use that like in school as an educational tool if it's.
I think they have. They did
sure
that
it
with
is.
the
Well, yeah,
with Origins. I
surprise
believe
me.
the Egypt one was. I think I remember seeing stories that it was being used as an educational tool because it's just
and
very well
they used it
realized recreation.
For, partly in terms of the restoration of Notre Dame, didn't they? After the fire, they were like, "Oh, you've got a really high quality."
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Scan and model of the building. Like, can we have that, please?
Mm-hmm.
Creed title will be supporting the game well into its second year. Well, this year will be a very active year for the game.
I'm quite looking forward to, if it is here, hearing a bit more about the what's it called? Raven's Banquet, Mythic Quest, Raven's Banquet, or whatever it is, the Rob McElhaney show. That uses Ubisoft game footage in it.
Yeah.
The comedy, the workplace comedy about working in a game development studio. I really enjoyed the first season of that. I think there were murmurings that they might talk about the second season here, so that'll be exciting.
There was a little Oblivion Gate at the end there.
We also have news about the movies and TV series we've
Oh,
been working on.
hello.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive
Come on.
content to share.
Just say the words Far Cry.
Hey!
Oh, Mythic Quest.
Mythic
Yeah.
Quest. All Peter needs to hear is Far Cry. He goes a point up, and if he doesn't hear about Beyond Good and Evil, he goes up to 3.
But also leaves this conference very disappointed.
Yeah.
This is an involuntary reaction to being inspired. I was emotionally manipulated.
Without further ado.
Without further ado. Dun, 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 dun.
I feel really seen.
Was he talking about the season finale? Like, is it already airing? Have I just missed that completely?
Watch Mythic Quest now on Apple TV Plus.
The new season.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll
it's-
catch up
oh,
before the finale. Yeah, I suppose the new season. Oh, great. Well, that's something for me to watch. Yeah, Ted Lasso was great. That was also on Apple TV.
June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Werewolves Within.
Oh.
Not heard of this.
Oh, I like the knitted thing
Yeah. Not what I expected.
from Werewolves Within.
They fade to black. I was thinking it was going to fade into some gothic
Trailer.
medieval village. Yeah.
Just
but
two
no.
picture-in-picture webcams and a nice knitted boy.
Here we are.
I told you she's probably tanked.
Oh my goodness.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Extraction, Rainbow 7, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Far Cry 8, Valhalla Season 3.
Is that all one thing there?
That's the whole thing there. Hang on.
Thank you very much.
Find that was Tremaine Perryman. Thank you very much, Tremaine, for that very realistic
Yeah.
title. Is this going to get us in trouble? I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably fine.
It's okay, I think. Thank you, David, for the super chat there. Not even a message with it. Just
Oh
some
yeah,
money.
thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
And equally, thank you, Declan. Welcome to E3. So about our new film. There's a lot of that going around, isn't there?
Yeah. Ubisoft especially are doing loads of TV and film.
Yeah.
More than any other publisher, I think.
An Ubisoft original. So this is based on the video. Here it is. Based on the video game Werewolves Within.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, who is packing? We having a good old fashioned sleepover. With guns. With guns, yes.
maybe with another super chat there that I don't think will. That's not threshold, right?
No,
do you guys say Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I used to say Ubisoft for the longest time until I got more into like doing lists and saying Ubisoft on a more regular basis, and then I started saying Ubisoft because I think that's how the French say it.
Yeah, I think either is perfectly acceptable. No judgment either way, but yeah, I say Ubisoft too. Just the same way that British people say Jay-Z, when really we should be saying Jay-Z. Because we don't say Z, but we say Z. Or.
But is it the game, or are we still talking about TV shows?
Oh, I
Let's
don't know.
find out.
That looked like a very gamey transition.
It did. It did.
It's the game.
It's the game. That's not anime. That's it. I think I might have missed out. Never mind.
That is so unfortunate.
Marco, always making new friends.
Donnie, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket. For his family.
Bullshit. Alejo's an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco.
You'd think, like I say, you'd think that they would finish on Far Cry. So this could be the last thing we see.
I mean, we're closing in. If this is a gameplay demo, we could see 10 minutes of this, and then that's an hour,
And
maybe.
then it would be an hour, yeah.
Yeah. San Judas.
Judas.
How you feeling about this new Far Cry?
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
I'm not much of a Far Cry kind of guy.
We're the best people to react to this Ubisoft stream, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. There's not really that many Ubisoft properties I'm particularly excited by. I see that lots of other people are very, very excited for this. They love their Far Cries, and I wish them the best with this game. But yeah, probably won't give it a go myself. I appreciate Far Cry for what it is, and the kind of the things you can do in those games, and the freedom and the scope. But yeah.
Yeah. I loved 3. Is this Giancarlo? We're going to see him. I loved 3.
I liked some of the earlier ones. Yeah.
Thought 3 was fantastic, and then 4 was very much the same, and at that point, I was just no longer interested.
Here he is. Yeah, yeah.
How despicable is he?
I actually played a lot of Far Cry Instinct's Predator, which was before 3. Had a great map creator as well.
And then release them. You would say it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go. Tirano! You have poison, Yara! You have poison your sword!
Oh?
Oh god. Okay.
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
He's scary.
Did Diego sell them out?
I think Diego was trying to escape.
I have caught you, mijo.
Oh.
Now it's time to bring you home.
Of course.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could. They could help us. They could help.
To be fair, I am a big AC mark. I've played about 70 of the games, but I think the Tom Clancy games will survive the apocalypse.
Jermaine, thank you for the donation. I think you're right. I think you're right.
I like Far Cry Primal, but that's about in some ways that's the least Far Cry of all the Far Cry games. I liked it because of its setting and stuff. But yeah, your standard Far Cries, your first-person shooters, I don't play much of.
They always put a lot of emphasis on the villains, and I think a villain can make or break a Far Cry game. However, if I get released into an open world and it's sort of that Ubisoft checklist again, those people are dead. An Ubisoft original, then I just I don't know how it's going to hold my attention, honestly. Like, as captivating and as brilliant as Giancarlo is, and clearly he's excellent in this game, if I have to do the same crap I've been doing for 10 years now in Far Cry games, and I don't know if I'm really going to be arsed.
Yeah.
Isn't the fact that that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying.
And that's not to say the game will be bad. I just mean it'll be Far Cry, and that's good. But it's not for me.
Yeah, that's okay. 7. Thank you for. They might still come through actually, but I'm not sure what the conversion rate of ZARs is.
Yeah.
Sorry, just wanted to hear you say ZAR again. It's like I'm from the future sending you space money.
Thank you, 7, for your ZARs.
Thank you for the ZARs, 7.
Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition and introduce a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
So I believe this has already been announced. This is a mode that I think lets you play as the different villains or something.
Oh, look at this. Yeah. It's
Vars.
Vars, yeah.
Pagan Min. Joe, I want to say Joseph something. I don't know what this guy's name is. It's Far Cry 5. That's the Far Cry 3 protagonist.
You are Vars. Weird. I guess, like, knowing that these characters are so, I mean, beloved, apart from the fact that they're obviously horrific villains, but people are really into Vars and some of these other.
Yeah, Vars
villains,
was
like,
excellent. He was so good.
Yeah, like, you know, I guess why not cash in on their popularity?
Yeah.
Make a villain game.
Marcus, thank you very much for the super chat. Rayman Beyond Good and Evil, Brothers in Arms, rip.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you, Marcus.
They're positioning the douchebag college kid as the villain, and I'm on board with that because, yeah, should be.
Yeah, why not?
This looks pretty blood dragony. What's this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
There. Oh, look at that. Oh, what they do? What's this? Is it 4K version? What are you doing?
Tom Clancy's. Oh, I guess it's just featuring it in that mode in some way.
Excited for you all to check out this next game.
Oof, Neil, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
It's Beyond Good and Evil 3. We just skipped it. We're going straight to 2. I mean 3.
Oh, it's space.
What is that?
This doesn't look like Beyond Good and Evil technology. It's
Mario.
Mario.
It's Rabbids. It's flipping Rabbids, isn't it?
Strange way to potentially end. I'm so surprised that Far Cry wasn't the
big finale.
The climax.
Yeah. As soon as I saw Mario, I was like, he shouldn't be here. Why is he here?
All bets
Rabbids.
are off now. I don't know where this conference is going, how long it'll go on for. Are they going to finish on this?
Oh god, it's a Rabbids star.
Oh jeez.
Nothing is sacred.
I thought about making some sort of Rabbids related prediction. I thought it's enough time has passed that they may make some kind of return, but I don't know enough about it to have made a decent guess other than just another Rabbids game.
Bloody Rabbids, man. There's a whole generation of like young adults now who grew up with Rabbids.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
The Princess Peach Rabbid makes me
What does it make
kind of
you?
uncomfortable.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Why does it make you uncomfortable, Peter?
There's something about its face that I can't. I think because I can't tell whether it's got a beard or not, whether that's just like skin-colored skin around its mouth, or if it's just a big pink goatee. My brain can't like work out exactly what's going on there, and it just says I don't like that design because I don't know exactly what they're going for.
Dissect the Princess Peach Rabbid for
it's
science.
It's like the Homer Simpson mouth.
It is strange,
it's
isn't
so
it?
Odd.
That one too. Look, that one's not even asked.
Yeah. Are they lips or is it a beard or what?
I think it's just like a muzzle kind of thing. Like on a dog? I don't know. I don't think you can really explain Rabbids.
I'm just laughing at how momentarily excited me and lots of other people got when they saw a space
Assassin's
background.
Creed, Super Mario Galaxy.
Jermaine,
Yeah.
thank you
Here it is.
for the
Jermaine,
donation.
thank you very much.
Oh my goodness, is that a Mario Rabbid? What was that? Can we get another look at it? I wasn't looking.
It's big.
Yeah.
You should see Rabid Peach dance to Beyonce.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Anders, I
Thanks
don't
for
want
the
to.
sex.
I don't want to see
Oh.
that. Thank you, Anders.
What is that
for the
thing?
sex. It's not Mario. I clearly didn't see that.
Bombs.
A giant big rabbit.
It's gonna be a
Whoa!
Bowser rabbit in the sky. Oh, what is this?
It's the flipping Reapers from Mass Effect. Hopefully, just about to wipe this universe from existence. For some people, that will have been their Avengers team-up moment. They will have seen that and gone, my adrenaline has never been higher. I am so excited for this abomination. I don't know what's going on. My God, that tram's so fast.
Oh, is that Paris? Notre Dame.
I've used this music before in an edit.
Milan. Oh, we're still on Rabbids. Oh, you've used it before.
Yeah, I
Is it
recognise
YouTube
that
audio
music.
library?
No, it's not. It's in some... I can't remember what it's called,
like
but...
a package.
Quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
They can't. They must have one more thing to show after this, right? They're not finishing with Rabbids, are they?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, just purely because of the Nintendo tie-in. They need to make this as big a deal as possible. It might be part of the
Yes, though.
agreement, like it needs... If you want to do another one of these, it needs center stage and all the promotion. It's more important than Far Cry 6.
Yeah.
Rabid Peach is more popular than Giancarlo Esposito. We all know it.
Yeah. It has a better filmography, frankly, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's been far more
Giancarlo's
significant
overrated. Breaking Bad? Pff. Try Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and then get back to me.
They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor. An
Cursor.
enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies.
I think we should say already at this juncture, and
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see any more Tom Clancy, but I think we should say that you've already got half a point.
You think you're going to give
I
me?
think-
You're going to give me a pity half point for my Tom Clancy 2.5
Well,
out
because
of
I've already
3?
said like that you're on 2.5 out of 3 already, and to say that like if you get another half Clancy game, then you get a full point.
Oh, look how
kind
he
of
came
seems
down the
like,
stairs.
That was weird.
Why did they do that?
If we're playing with half points in the scoring system, then surely you're more than halfway there. And
Well-
we've seen sort of 3 games, and I don't
That's
know,
very generous of you, and I will take you up on that. And
Yeah.
then if we do see another Tom Clancy title somehow before the end of this stream, it becomes a full point to round
Yeah,
out
yeah,
the 3.
I think that's more than
Doing
more
it.
than fair.
Stick it on the board because you are just about to get another point.
Yeah, it
if
seems that way.
Beyond Good and Evil doesn't show up.
It introduces new action
Yeah.
elements into the mix.
Oh, yeah.
Push the boundaries of tactical games.
A half Clancy, get that filth out of here.
Easy to play experience for all players, yet hard to master for
You're going to regret it, Peter, says Bartek. Yeah, if you win by half a point now, I'll be livid.
Yeah, that would be upsetting.
Well, I won't. I'll be
wouldn't it?
Brian.
You'll be Brian. You can still be cross.
It's me. I'm Bumpus.
There is an entire galaxy to save, and we cannot
Why is he just standing there?
to experience.
Lots of really interesting panning shots of these two men and not the game. Oh, here we go.
It's now 9 p.m.
Oh, it's very colourful.
It is. Well, I think the first one was.
Is this going to be more open world rather than sort of XCOM-y?
Yeah,
Not
I
as in an ex-communist. I mean XCOM-Y. XCOM-like.
The XCOM aspect to the first game. Oh, yeah, there you go. Free movement.
What they do-
The
what was
XCOM
that
design for the previous one was a strange choice. I'm sure it
Yeah.
probably worked quite well. Like,
You wouldn't have
seems
thought
to
that would be too accessible for kids, would you?
Yeah, yeah.
This is sort of a bit more Odyssey, isn't it? From its... I mean, God knows
Yeah,
how it's going
very
to play,
Nintendo.
but... Oh, God, one of them just got hit. And they cut away.
Yeah, we'll stick that in the trailer.
little helicopter thing. Okay, now we're back. Look, it looks like it's still...
It's a bit of a blend.
You just sort of, enter these engagements tactic style. I mean, graphically it looks really nice. Oh, get ready for the fan art, everyone. Good
We live
lord.
in a society.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. It's a big
Yeah,
tiger.
it looks like you now, instead of moving on a grid, you've just got a radius in which you can move, and you can just freely go around in that radius. And why not?
Sparks of
There
hope.
it is, Sparks of hope.
This is it. This is what they've ended on, I think. We'll find out momentarily.
You might be right.
Oh God, thank God. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
It's Eve.
It's Eve!
Hello.
It is me, I am on the roof. This is another interesting Ubisoft office. Here he
This
is.
will be, we're trying our best to make things better.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning.
God, he's... I mean, I'm really hesitant to praise him because God knows what could come out about him at any moment, but...
Yeah.
He is quite endearing, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
I'm humbled by their resilience,
Humbled.
energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been.
Was there just a nothing personal kid, Rabbit? That was it.
industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of joy. This is one of the real powers of video
Again,
games.
pending him maybe suddenly doing something really problematic, I'll be quite sad when he inevitably retires in the next, I don't know, 5-10 years.
Thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place in us.
I don't know about that, Eve.
Your involvement in our games communities keep them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting games.
Before we presumably see this last reveal, if it is indeed a new game or just looking at something new, chat, let us know. What was your game of this stream, would you say? Is
Yeah.
there anything in particular you're looking forward to? Pop it in the chat now. And also give us a like if you haven't already. You do that.
Teams to develop games within their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope developed
Of
in
Hope.
collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorites
Or is he about to
Mario
announce a
and
different
Rabbids
collaboration,
characters
perhaps?
return for an all-new adventure.
Far Cry 6, nothing. Nothing. Is that a joke? Mario Rabbids 2. Lots of people saying Mario and Rabbids. Hey, good for you guys. I hope it's great.
It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places
Someone's slamming doors downstairs.
brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine.
Well, it's not beyond good and
I'm
evil.
excited to share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
Okay.
Snowdrop engine.
What's the best? This is a Tom Clancy game.
Splinter Cell. It could be Tom Clancy.
If it's Tom Clancy and Splinter Cell, then I get both my points in one.
That's true.
In one
That
trailer.
is true. I've not even considered that.
No,
Oh,
that's
what is
that's
that?
not a real thing. This
No.
can't be Tom Clancy. Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
a
Avatar.
bloody Avatar game. Do you remember Avatar? For God's sake!
Was that it? I know. That was a little tease.
You've got to stop with that. You've just got to stop with
You
Avatar.
must. Didn't we know about this? Hasn't there been rumours of an Avatar game coming up?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't
I think-
Avatar
I
for me
think this was out
died in
there
like
already.
what 2000? Was it 2009? Was
Well,
it
yeah,
Avatar?
but there's like 4 movies coming.
I know, there have
apparently.
been 4 movies coming for a decade. Like, it's just gone from everyone's minds.
I feel like this may have been rumoured. I might be making that up, but
This
Jeez,
is
okay.
bonkers. I can't believe they've done this. Again, I'm sure it'll be great. They can do open worlds if that is what this is, but I'm just shocked it's an Avatar game. Jake Sully. Oh yeah, do you get to play as the naughty humans and kill all the aliens?
Yeah, the arsehole general.
Yeah, unobtainium, right?
Hmm.
So no, we're not doing Splinter Cell. However, you can play as a an avatar who plugs his ponytail into other avatars and stuff like that.
Tom Clancy's Avatar coming soon.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna land on one of those duck monsters.
I think he just dies and that's the end.
There it is. These things, when they've got their mouths shut, they look like ducks. Because their chin crest just looks like a downward facing beak.
It does, yeah. I'm genuinely in shock. I just don't...
What are the odds that this is not a narrative-driven game with a campaign? It's actually an online
it's Destiny,
multiplayer.
but with
it's Destiny,
Avatar.
Up to 32 players.
I was about to send a super chat about something else, but now I feel a bit shocked. What on earth?
What on Pandora? Thank you very much, Henny, for your sex. There's two different groups of sex that we've had this evening. Thank you very much, Henny. That's bonkers. I can't believe it. There we go. That's it. There's no Beyond Good and Evil. Peter goes up.
No, we might be about to see 2 seconds of it here, but
it doesn't count. It doesn't count towards Peter's prediction of no E3. Congratulations, Peter.
Thank you.
Is further ahead than he was last night, but only by half a point. All the villains. Oh, a bit of Far Cry Primal there.
Yeah.
This all just looks like footage from all of their Far Cry games rather than 6. So I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is probably an advert for their
it's that
subscription service or something like that. Play all of our past Ubisoft games with the new Ubi Pass. Something like that, anyway. Okay, so now that we know that Avatar exists, what's your game of the show, everyone? Surely there's been a change. Surely been a change to that. Yeah, it's their subscription service, Ubisoft Plus, Game Pass. What? Ubisoft Plus. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Here's Beyond Good and Evil.
There's so many people I follow on Twitter who are going to be really sad today.
Yeah. Still Mario and Rabbids, Far Cry 6, and Elden Ring. Stephen, of this conference. What's the love for Mario and Rabbids?
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
See you later.
Wow, that was flippin' surreal, wasn't it? I don't really know what I was going into that expecting anyway, but that was Ubisoft forward. E3
so
2021. It was incredibly Ubisoft, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wow. Okay, that happened.
Absolutely bonkers. Kind of at a loss for words, really.
Yeah, I'm really actually very underwhelmed by that. I thought there'd be, even outside of the stuff that I'm already a big fan of, I thought there'd just be something that I go, oh, okay.
Oh, that's all right.
It's all right, yeah. But nothing really there got me excited at all.
Yeah.
If Avatar had a single-player campaign, if it was like just a narrative-led game, I mean, I have no strong feelings about the IP, but I'd be like, okay, it's like a game set on an alien world, and I'm up for that. They could have released it as Blue Alien game, and I'd be like just as interested in it as if it was Avatar. But no, that's going to be a live service game. It just is.
I'm sure
even that.
It's also clearly in very, very embryonic stages.
That
we just saw a CG trailer, but. Good. Now we know that exists, and that will be part of the public consciousness as the 4 upcoming Avatar movies are for God knows how long.
Yeah.
So there we are. Thank you, Stephen, for the super chat. That was fun. Have a great weekend, everyone. You too. Thank you for being here. 7 with your Zars. Thank you very much. Glad I watched you pretty boys instead. Oh,
thank you, 7.
I'm going to put the E3 schedule up on the screen now. It's massive. Let me just shrink that down slightly. There we go.
We've got some Squeenix coming up.
We've got all sorts going on. So tomorrow we will be reacting to Xbox and Bethesda's conference at... we'll be kicking off the streaming at 5 to 6 tomorrow, British Standard Time. And then we'll be reacting to Square Enix later on in the evening as well. 10 past 8 is when we'll be going live. Team TripleJump, on Twitter to keep up to date with exactly when we're going live. But it'll be 5 minutes before on this link in exactly the same place. We have now, though, Peter, got to go and record a What Happened At video for this conference for the benefit of people who couldn't make it along or just want the highlights and so on and so forth.
Highlights.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I use that very generously. Gearbox, I believe, is about 10 p.m. tonight. We're not going to be reacting to that. It's just the 5 streams that we've announced already. So
Wonderlands and maybe some other stuff.
Yeah,
I think
some events for Borderlands 3 or something. But yeah, Bethesda, Xbox tomorrow, as well as Square Enix, and then Nintendo on Tuesday. So we will hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Enjoy the rest of this weekend's streams if you're tuning into everything that's going on. And we'll catch you guys very soon. Take care, everybody.
Jermaine.
2020 being inside and not doing anything, content-starved people willing to buy anything that's new and interesting. Ubisoft's response: we are just gonna rely on the old standards. Who needs creativity when we can make money?
Yeah, I mean, if you can make money that way, why deviate?
Exactly. They've I don't want to say Ubisoft has been making the same games for close to a decade and selling them to us over and over again, but I mean they're making a lot of money off us, so
yeah.
Keep doing it, I suppose. Thank you for the donation there. We are going to go now. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yes, stop the stream. Why does it ask for confirmation? Bye.